Okay, we're just going to have a little demo to look at what we're doing towards the end of week 3 here. So first of all, let's look at the settings and so on. Always do that. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to turn editing on. Yep, there we go. Turn editing on. And let's just have a look at the block. Okay, how have we got it? We've got it set for small at the moment. So let's go and change it in the instance settings. Okay, let's make it large. Oh, let's change this just to make sure it really does work. Okay. Alright, I've got a feeling I've just misspelt that too. Okay, so we'll just try it with a different URL and a different size just to make sure it's okay. And that seems to be working okay. Good. Excellent. Yeah, so let's have a look at the permissions. Next, we said we wanted to restrict access to this. Let's see how we do that. So let's go look at our code. And we've got our original two permissions, and we've added a permission see view page, which I gave you in the course, so that's okay there. It's a read. It's in a block, the archetype array, editing teacher, manager, student, guess. Okay, the other ones are not set. Okay, so we'll see what happens to ones which are not set. So we've done that. And now within our view page, we want to prevent direct access. So we put these two statements in here. We get the block in context from the block, and then we require the see view page capability. And that means that when people try to access a page, they'll get an error message. We said also in block super iframe it would be a good idea to check the has capability, so that's really very similar. Here we get the context, we check whether they have the capability to see the view page, and if they do, we show the link, and if they don't, we don't show the link. Now over here in the language file we need to add a capability string. See this page maybe wasn't the best choice. Okay, it makes sense in the context of the message we put out, but I guess it could be confusing if there are other plugins with other pages. But okay, never mind. I'll leave you to choose what you want to do there. So that's really all the coding there was, I believe, to implement that. So what we should do next is check it and have a look from a user point of view. So I'm going to log out, and I'm going to log on then as a student. So I've got several accounts here. So Jane Jones, no relation. She's going to log on, and yep, she can see the page. Okay, no problem. Alright, so we'll log her out. We're going to log in Aroha Royale, who is a non-editing teacher. And now we've set it up. She can't see the link. Alright, obviously it's a little bit of nonsense to give a student more of a privilege than a non-editing teacher, but never mind, that's what we did. Okay, and you can see the roles that I've set up for people in the course here. So far so good. So let's go back in as an admin. And let's go to the site administration, and let's show some of the other things we're going to show about permissions here. So under the define roles, I could now make Aroha able to see that page. So a non-editing teacher, so I can search here for the string. Edit. Might have to go to advanced there. Let me have up. There it is, block super frame. So it's not been set. So let's allow Aroha to see that page. And while we're here, let's go back to the list of all roles, and let's go to the student role. And let's edit that. Still got the same thing up there. C. Well, let's not allow a student to see that, and let's save the changes there. Alright, so let's test that and keep our fingers crossed that it will actually work. So let's log in now as Aroha. Log in. MoodleBites developer. She sees the link. She sees the page. Let's log out. Let's log back in as a student. Jane. Alright, let's log in as Jane. Oh, sorry, I have logged in as Jane. No link. And if she tries to access the page directly, see if I can get this right. Blocks superframe view.php and the block ID. I think it's 20. Does that look right? No, it doesn't. Looks right now. Oh, no, it doesn't. Blocks, okay. Dyslexia creeping in there. She doesn't have permission to see that page, so she can't access it directly either. And of course, we didn't give her a link. So I think that'll just about wrap us up. Thanks for watching.